This is Ghost Kitchen Gurus. Beyond the blueprint, welcome to the future of food.
And your ultimate guide to mastering it. I'm Will.
And I'm Brian.
Join us as we build virtual empires, one bite at a time.
Culinary Clouds recently added a new introduction to the Ghost Kitchen Startup online course that describes the 8 pain points, each of which can destroy a ghost kitchen startup. Single-handedly, we have included the complete 8-part series in the premium subscription to this podcast. This episode is a high-level summary of some of those pain points. We invite you to take the course or subscribe to the podcast to receive this important information. Ghost kitchens were supposed to revolutionize the restaurant industry with lower costs and higher profits. But here's the shocking truth. Over 60% of them fail within their first year due to hidden technological landmines that nobody talks about.
Those numbers are staggering. What's causing such a high failure rate in what seemed like a foolproof business model?
Well, I recently spoke with a former chef who lost everything trying to open a ghost kitchen, and his story reveals something fascinating. It wasn't the food or even the marketing that sank him. It was this perfect storm of technological and operational challenges that nobody warns you about.
So you're saying these aren't even the typical restaurant challenges that most owners prepare for?
Exactly right. Let's talk about what the industry calls the sea of tablets problem. Picture trying to run a kitchen while juggling 6 different delivery service tablets, each with its own interface and timing system. Studies show that ghost kitchen staff spend an average of 2.5 hours per day just managing these different platforms.
Oh man, I actually witnessed this firsthand at a ghost kitchen last month. The order management area looked like a Best Buy display gone wrong, with tablets everywhere and staff literally running between them.
And here's what makes it even more challenging. Research shows that missing just 3% of orders on any platform can tank your visibility ranking by up to 40%. That's why these kitchen operators are stuck in this technological juggling act that traditional restaurants never have to deal with.
So what you're saying is that the very technology that's supposed to make ghost kitchens more efficient is actually creating new bottlenecks?
Exactly. And let's talk about what happens when that technology fails. Recent data shows that the average ghost kitchen loses $1,200 in revenue for every hour of system downtime. That's why successful operators are investing upwards of $50,000 in redundant systems just to prevent these catastrophic failures.
Well, that certainly changes the narrative about low startup costs, doesn't it? We'll be right back after this. If you're in the managerial class, you've already seen peers lose their footing. Many never saw it coming. AI and robots are reshaping every industry before our eyes.
But there's one business model turning that threat into opportunity: ghost kitchens. These aren't restaurants, they're businesses that sell food.
Successful ghost kitchen owners aren't master chefs. They're data-driven entrepreneurs. They use AI for demand forecasting, smart inventory, and dynamic pricing to boost profits by up to 40%.
Business ownership is the ultimate hedge against automation. When you own the system, you control how machines work for you, rather than being replaced by them. Start planning to save your life. A concrete ghost kitchen plan belongs in your go bag, right alongside food and space blankets.
Be prepared to use that early retirement, buyout, or severance package to restart your life in the 21st century economy.
Go to culinaryclouds.com and grab your copy of the Ghost Kitchen Startup Bible. Inside, you'll find a coupon code for $50 off the companion online course.
Secure your future. Harness automation for growth. You'll be glad you did. Culinary Clouds, your guide to thriving in the age of AI.
You know what's really interesting? The latest industry reports show that successful ghost kitchen operators typically spend 3 to 4 times more on technology than they do on kitchen equipment. They're essentially running technology companies that happen to sell food.
Speaking of technology issues, I've been hearing a lot about this friendly fraud problem. How big of an issue is this really becoming?
The numbers are shocking. Ghost kitchens are experiencing friendly fraud rates that are 35% higher than traditional restaurants. We're talking about $2.8 billion in losses across the industry just last year. And here's the kicker. Most insurance policies don't cover these losses.
That's absolutely mind-boggling. How are successful operators protecting themselves against this?
Well, this is where innovation comes in. The top performers are using AI-powered verification systems that have reduced fraud by up to 62%. But, and this is crucial, these systems cost an average of $15,000 to implement. Again, it's another hidden cost that nobody talks about when they're selling the ghost kitchen dream.
It sounds like there's this whole infrastructure of technology and systems that needs to be in place before you even start cooking.
Precisely. And let's talk about inventory management, because this is where things get really interesting. Recent studies show that ghost kitchens operating multiple virtual brands typically waste 30% more food than traditional restaurants due to forecasting challenges across different platforms.
That must absolutely destroy their profit margins.
Well, here's the fascinating part. The most successful operators are using AI-driven inventory systems that have reduced waste by up to 48%. But again, we're talking about significant investment in technology. The average cost for these systems? Around $25,000 for initial setup.
You know what's really striking about all this? It seems like every problem has a solution, but each solution requires serious technological investment.
That's exactly right. And here's what the data shows. Ghost kitchens that invest heavily in technology up front are 3 times more likely to survive their first year. But, and this is crucial, they typically don't see positive ROI on these investments for 18 to 24 months.
So in other words, you need both deep pockets and a long-term perspective to succeed in this space.
Exactly. The latest industry analysis suggests that the minimum viable investment for a successful ghost kitchen is actually 40% higher than what most people budget for. But here's the silver lining. Ghost kitchens that make it past that 2-year mark are showing profit margins 25% higher than traditional restaurants.
That's really the key message here, isn't it? These challenges aren't insurmountable, but you need to know about them and plan for them from the start.
And that's what makes this conversation so important. When you understand these challenges up front, you can build them into your business plan. The data shows that ghost kitchens that fail typically underestimate their technology budget by 60 to 70%. But those who get it right are revolutionizing the industry in ways we never expected. Well, that's it for this episode. Please remember to like us on social media and share with your friends. Thanks for listening to our podcast, and remember that you can always send us a message. If you have questions, there is a link on the information page below our player.
Ghost Kitchen Gurus, live in the dream. 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 Invisible hands, crafting magic with care. No need for a table, we'll meet you anywhere. Forks in the dark, flavors fill the air. Ghost Kitchen Gurus, beyond compare.